Alright guys, before we hop into this week's Flashback Friday video of David Lewis, aka DJ, I wanted to do a quick shout out. DJ served a year. I think he had a 12-month deployment right after his daughter was born, I think 3 months early. Well, she's fine. She's like 10 now. I don't know. I can't keep up with kids' ages these days. But quick shout out to him. He went to Iraq, put his life on the line so we can do what we love here. So obviously he came back, and opening day of gun season that following year happened to fall on Veterans Day, so we wanted to show him some love back. So me and Kagan put him in a prime spot, but I'll let y'all check it out. We didn't have this full hunt on video, but stay tuned to the end. There is some video, not of the shot, but of us coming to the deer, talking about the deer, everything else. But yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for us. DJ is currently still a police officer, so he's still supporting our country, about keeping the streets safe. But y'all stay tuned and enjoy the video.
Hello everybody, I'm David Lewis. I'm with the Whitetail Rampage group, and we're going to do a Flashback Friday video for you on a deer that I harvested in 2017. Unfortunately, I don't have any video from the hunt, but hopefully this video will paint the picture for you. Prior to going on that hunt, I just came home from a 12-month deployment overseas. A buddy of mine, Matt Doss, who's also on the team, offered me a spot to go hunt, which was Veterans Weekend, out on his property, which was a gun hunt. The deer that I harvested, we named Jigsaw. We actually saw him on another property that was about 2 miles away from where I harvested him at. Another team member, Kagan, actually had him on camera several times out on his property. Prior to going to the hunt, Doss talked to me about, he was trying to build the property up and kind of manage the deer that were there, and he had good ideas of what he needed to do to build that population, which I had no problem with. So we're going out to hunt. I'm in an island of trees inside of a tree stand, and then on the outside of the island there is a bunch of soybeans that kind of surround the island of trees, and then I've got a fence that was sitting behind me, which that'll come into play here in a minute. So I was sitting there. I saw probably 5 or 6 deer that morning. A couple of deer I sent pictures of to Matt, who was hunting probably 350 to 400 yards away on the other side of the soybean field. So I sent him a couple pictures, and I saw a couple small bucks, and I sent those pictures to him just to see, because, I was looking to fill a freezer. I wasn't, I didn't even know what kind of deer were, because I hadn't hunted it before, which he replied, a couple of them, just, hey, let's leave those, let's let them grow another year, which I had no problem with. Probably 2 hours into the hunt, maybe, a doe came from behind me and jumped the fence. I sent a video of the doe to Doss and said, hey, if you don't care, I'll take a doe. It doesn't really matter to me. Again, I'm just trying to fill a freezer. He texted me back and was like, hey, just let her hang out for a little bit. Maybe she'll bring a buck in. And before I could even write him back, which I had the phone in my hand, and I actually had set the gun on the tree stand behind me, and I was standing. When I read his text message, I was in the middle of texting back when I heard something behind me. And when I looked behind me, maybe 20 yards back behind me, I saw Jigsaw come out of the woods. He is by far the biggest deer I've ever seen in person. So I was already shaking. I had my phone in my hand. My gun was behind me. He was following. His nose was on the ground. He jumped the fence, and he literally stopped and was looking at the doe that was standing in front of me. So, of course, I did what every hunter would do. I didn't text Doss. I didn't ask for permission to shoot that deer. So I took my phone, I put it in my pocket. I slowly reached around, I grabbed my gun. The shot could not have been more than 20 yards. As he started to walk, when I was going to pick my gun up towards the doe, So I literally just, as slow as I could get the gun out, and I pulled the trigger, and it was a really good shot. I remember getting a text message from Doss directly after that, and him saying, "Hey, I thought I said don't shoot the doe." And literally the only thing I can remember telling him is, look out into the soybean about 20 yards from where I'm sitting. And he calls me and says, from where I'm sitting, I can see the antlers sticking out of the cornfield. So again, he was super excited. I was super excited. We sat there for a minute. We let him lay there for a minute, but he only went about 20 yards. I could see him from my tree stand that I was standing in. But man, let me tell you, I'll never get that experience again, to be able to shoot a deer as big as he is. Which, let me grab him real fast. I'll show you. So this is Jigsaw. Again, when he came around the woods, I honestly was so nervous that I thought I was going to miss the shot. Clearly I didn't. I got him taken to the taxidermy. He's been hanging on my wall ever since. Super proud of him. We call him Jigsaw because I don't know if you can...
Let me know in the comments if you think this double crab claw right here would be considered 2 extra points.
Tell in the video, but right here he's got some places where it looks like drop tines were going to grow, but they just didn't. So that's how he got his name, Jigsaw. But again, I'm very, very happy with that harvest. Again, guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have content coming out weekly. We're trying to push more. So just please subscribe, like the videos. If there's something you guys want to see, make sure you just throw it in the comments. Thank you all.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Today's the first day of gun season out here with Matt Doss, one of the members of Whitetail Rampage. Today's also Veterans Day, so thank you to all the veterans out there. We have a big buck down right now that we're about to go look at. I was actually sitting in the stand up here, and right behind me is a fence. A doe come running behind me. Right after she come jump the fence, he come hauling after her. So rut's in full swing here, guys. If you want to follow us up here, and we're gonna go take a look at it, okay?
Excuse me if I'm shaky behind the camera. I have one in each hand. And this is what they've been coming into right there. Not straight. I saw him run up here. Huh? You see him already?
Oh my goodness, boy. Whoa, boy.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Big deer, boy. Look at that thing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not lying, that looks like the one. Dude, this is the deer from High Bridge. Kagan.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not lying to you, Kagan. This is the buck from High Bridge.
Woo.
Look at that.
He is a beauty.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count that one or no?
She can put a ring on it.
7, 8, 9,
Hey,
10.
DJ, you know that buck that's got pictures of High Bridge?
Yeah.
This is him.
Is it really?
Yes. That's crazy how far you know that buck I sent you?
Yeah, it looks like
This is him.
Oh my goodness, boys.
I bet you this is the wide deer. Your deer.
I don't think so. Mine's more. I don't think he is.
Me and DJ hunted yesterday with bows, and I actually sat in the same stand and called 2 separate smaller bucks in, and then I put DJ down there this morning. It's Veterans Day. He's a veteran himself. Try to give him the best shot at a good deer, and he capitalized.
goodness.
Look at that mass, son.
I know.
Look at him. Kagan's gonna be mad and crap. This is literally the deal we have on camera at High Bridge. No wonder he's only at High Bridge every 4 days.
Goodness.
Look at the mass. Sorry about that voice. Somebody tried to call me. Maybe he'll call you or call him from your phone.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, that might count.
That might count. Let me see if he's calling me.
Or just call him. That way
Yeah.
he's gonna be mad and crap. Man, I tell you what, he's bigger than deer I killed last year. That mass, good lord.
He's a beauty.
Body on him. That is crazy how far
There's
these
no
deer
answer.
travel. Crazy.
They've traveled 5 miles.
Well, this is. He
It's
literally.
It's
Oh, are you calling on his work phone or his regular phone?
His work phone, the iMessage one.
Can you take a picture for me?
Oh, we're gonna be taking a bunch of them, trust me.
just push that.
Good lord. That's that wide deer.
Just push.
Oh, other way.
The other way?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. It's taking to me.
You gotta flip it around. Hit this button right there. There you go. If you tap on him, it'll focus on him. See how it does
Hang on
that?
1 second. There's
Your
Kagan
phone's
right there.
ringing.
Yeah, it's Kagan here.
Push it.
Hello? Hey, you're on live video, just so you know.
How stoked are you right now?
Bro, I am on a whole nother level. But I
Kagan.
have some bad news.
Has he got a hole in the horn?
It's him. It's
It's
him,
him.
Kagan. It's him.
Is it him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good deal. I thought that he got hit. I'm glad that you got him, though.
He did get hit.
This morning.
About 30-06.
Yeah, boy.
No, that's not. That's
Yeah.
That's 30 out of 6.
I'm
Oh, is
rolling
it?
in the drive right now. I'll be down there just a second.
All right, man.
All right, you'll see us down here.
All right, bro.
I guarantee you. I'll try to compare pictures.
There's that one. That ain't him, is it?
No, that's that small 10. This, I'm not lying to you, I believe is the wide deer from last year.
Look at
Oh,
that
you
shot, though.
drilled him.
Look at that shot.
Be farting?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the wide deer from last year. I know it is. He's put on mass this year.
Oh, my
Because
goodness.
he looks the exact same, but just wider.
Gosh, boy.
That is what kills him right there.
Yeah. What's everybody saying on there?
You got Cody Crawford. Said way to blank go, bro. And he said asking if you're going to mount it. And I would say yes. I would hope so.
I gotta get the permission from the wife, but
Oh, there ain't no permission about it. None.
dang, boys.
All right, guys. We're going to cut off here and get him drug out of the soybean field so we can get him taken care of. Appreciate everybody watching it. And Katie Lewis said, heard that.
She just texted me.
We're gonna get off here and we'll try to cut back in and share the post if you don't care, but we'll talk to you guys later.